Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another podcast episode, and we got a lot to discuss. So fans are calling Doja Cat the queen of rap. She has announced that her album Scarlet will be coming out September 22nd, and she has been breaking all these records. So first, Doja Cat's Paint the Town Red reaches a new peak at number 5 on the global Spotify chart with 4.5 million streams, okay? And then Doja Cat becomes the first female rapper in history to have a solo song reach 30 million streams one single streaming week, okay? So I guess that's for The Town is Dead. Now, also Doja Cat, The Town is Dead is currently top 5 on the Payola Hot 100. She's the only female rapper to have a solo top 5 in 2023. And she could possibly go number 1. So that's why, fans are saying that Doja Cat is the queen of rap. Now, in my opinion, even though that Doja Cat has the stats, to me, she cannot be considered the queen of rap with the bars that she gives. I'm never really impressed with the Doja Cat bar. Even when she throw the slick shade, for example, I don't need a big feature or a new sidekick, which she said in The Town is Dead. She threw some shade in Detention, but those are not really great bars. I wasn't really impressed. And to me, in my opinion, there has not been a single rap song, I'm talking strictly rap, that has been better than Red Ruby Da Sleaze when we're talking about lyrical ability. Okay? Nobody has topped Red Ruby Da Sleaze where we're talking about being lyrical, bars, metaphors, and dissing. Nobody has, even the male rappers. So to me, I feel like that's one thing that Doja Cat is lacking. Yeah, her music videos, they're decent. She's very creative. You got to give her that. Yes, she has the stats, but do she got the bars? Absolutely not. Okay? Nobody's deciphering a Doja Cat bar. Now, word around the street is that, Ice Spice is behind the scenes begging Doja Cat for a collaboration. Now, she will be opening up for Doja Cat on tour, I believe in October. And, she really wants to work with Doja Cat. She has said in several interviews that Doja Cat is her inspiration. But does Doja Cat do drill music? That's the thing with Doja Cat. I feel like she's not really in her urban bag. Even though she's doing rap, she mostly talking about her devilish antics. She's not really in her urban bag right now, okay? That was the hot pink era, okay, where she was catering to more of the black audience, like Ice Spice. She's more in her Caucasian bag right now. So I feel like, I don't know if they would mesh well on a song. I know she would kill it. She would easily out-rap Ice Spice, no shade. But I feel like she's not in the headspace to really be doing twerking, poom poom music. Okay, because if you listen to Paint Town Red and Detention, she's not really talking about poom poom music. Okay? But Ice Spice talk about her coochie and shaking her behind in every record. If you're talking about what does Ice Spice talk about, she throws shots at Scratch Off and she talk about her coochie. Okay, like the other rappers do. No shade. Moving on to JT, she is claiming the princess title. Okay? She was on her Instagram story playing her verse from the Stunner Girl Like That remix, which flopped, no shade. And she said, princess, okay? At the bottom of the picture. In my opinion, JT cannot be the princess of anything other than Lil Uzi's piercings, because JT doesn't have an album, a solo album. First of all, no shade. JT doesn't have any solo hits. JT doesn't have any super crazy lyrical bars. JT cannot be the princess of rap. Sorry. Unfortunately, she will not be the princess of rap, and I don't think she'll ever be the princess of rap. I think JT too scary to take the position, in my opinion. But let me know who you guys think is the princess of rap, and does JT have the right to claim that crown? I don't feel like she does. I don't. I think that she needs a little bit more work. Moving on to Cardi B. So Cardi B follows a barb page on Twitter. And the barbs go into a frenzy. The reason why I really didn't want to talk about this is because I feel like this was a stunt by Cardi B to distract the barbs from focusing on the Video Music Awards, because, you know, Nicki is nominated, I believe, for 4 or 5 awards at the Video Music Awards. And then on top of that, she is losing in the same category as Nicki Minaj. Let's be very clear. And Nicki is also releasing a single on Friday. So I do believe that she intentionally does things to get the barbs and the fans talking. Okay? And so all the blogs would kind of pick it up. Thankfully, I didn't see any blogs pick it up, because I feel like this is a tactic that Cardi B regularly uses to get herself back into the media. She got to attach herself to Nicki Minaj. And I do believe that, Cardi B is, slightly obsessed with Nicki Minaj. I do feel like she tries to, copy her image and looks. Doesn't do a great job at it. I really do feel like Nicki's one of the reasons why she gets face surgery. Okay? But I also feel like Cardi B does things to distinctively get under Nicki and the barb skin. I think like when she followed that barb, she knew what she was doing. Okay? I think a lot of times when she gets caught following the barbs or going back and forth with the barbs on social media, it's a tactic that she uses to get herself back into the media, because nobody's really talking about her. The Vogue cover came and went. Nobody really cares. She still hasn't put out any hit songs. Most of her recent collaborations have flopped, and so she needs the traction. So to me, it was a gimmick. It was a stunt. And I just wasn't falling for it, because this is not the first time Cardi B has followed a fan of Nicki Minaj or has, stalked Nicki Minaj's fan base. She does this regularly. And I do feel like Cardi B probably has a secret Nicki Minaj fan account on Twitter. Okay? And so she knows how to get the fans talking. So I wasn't buying it. And as for Doja Cat, same thing with Doja. I feel like Doja knows how to get the fans talking. In regards to the art covers, a lot of people feel like the pink print and the Scarlet cover is similar, because Scarlet is supposed to be red. Okay, she just dropped a single called Paint the Town Red, which is, allegedly gonna go #1. And I do believe that is Doja Cat's team that is behind the similarities between Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. Okay? I do feel like Doja Cat's team, tells her to do little stuff to get the barbs' attention, to get the barbs talking. To me, the pink print cover and the Scarlet cover, even though Scarlet, the spider, is pink, it doesn't really remind me of the pink print. The other covers were a little bit more similar, in my opinion. Now, people are saying, oh, well, it's the white backdrop. But Nicki doesn't own white backdrops, though. I mean, that's not a Nicki thing. That's not something that she owns or that she started. So, I don't really understand the white backdrop thing. But people are saying that it's similar, okay? But again, I feel like her team does that. It's not just Doja Cat. She has a team behind her that tells her to do certain things to get the barbs talking. Remember the Woman music video, which was really similar to Ganja Burn? Okay? And I pointed that out. I was like, this music video kind of similar to Ganja Burn. Even though she was technically paying homage to Coming to America. I feel like the scene where she was, in the sand, that was similar to Ganja Burn. So I feel like they intentionally do things so that way their names could be attached to Nicki Minaj. And Nicki could have possibly been talking about Doja Cat when she was talking about the AI situation. Now, in my opinion, the most recent Nicki AI is the Dogs collaboration with Champagne Thickums and 21 Average, which is fake. Okay? And, in that fake collaboration, she was throwing direct shots at Cardi B, which I knew Nicki would never say. In that AI verse, they were talking about how somebody didn't put out an album in 6 years. Nicki would never say something like that in a verse. Okay, that's too direct and distinct. Okay, and Nicki's all about metaphors and, punchlines. You kind of have to guess. So I knew that it wasn't Nicki, but that was the most recent AI verse. I don't think people are really talking about the Doja Cat AI verse for The Town Is Dead, because at the end of the day, I can't really see Nicki hopping on that song anyway. Nobody's really talking about The Town Is Dead. That's strictly payola. I hope people know that. Like, nobody's talking about that record. That record to me is not a hit. I feel like it has to be organic. This is giving flowers payola. It's not really giving organic. So that's how I feel about that. I feel like, like I said on my main channel, Cardi B and Doja, they're trying to use the Nicki Minaj formula. They're trying to attach themselves to Nicki Minaj because that will increase their sales. Now, there has been some conversation in regards to Nicki Minaj's Last Time I Saw You, if there is a music video. If this is Nicki Minaj's lead, I think that she needs to go all out for the music video like she did for Do We Have a Problem? I would love if she had a famous person possibly, playing a character in the music video, possibly her love interest. If she can get like a Michael B. Jordan. He has done music videos before. Now, to me, I know that could be a reach, okay? Because, Michael B. Jordan, he usually do movies, but he has done music videos in the past. I believe he was in Snow Allegra music video a few years ago. Thanks to Camel Face, because she signed under Devil Nation. And so I do feel like he would do it. He may not do it for free, though. That may cost, but I think that she needs to go all out. The budget got to be here, okay? Because Doja, she gonna have a music video. She's gonna have, playlisting, radio, the payola package. She's gonna go full throttle, because one thing about, The Town Is Dead, to me, nobody's really talking about that song. That's strictly payola and people being outraged by the devilish antics. I don't even think people really care about the song like that. I think that is all or mostly payola. So even though talent-wise, Doja Cat is no competition, she definitely gets, that push. So that's the thing. Now, this is something I definitely have to address. Mena calls Spice, the Jamaican artist, a blue monkey on the most recent Love and Hip Hop episode. This has sent the internet into a frenzy. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop like that. I'll be honest with you. I used to. I stopped a few years ago once I realized how scripted the show was, okay? So it's like you can't even believe anything because they got so many fake storylines. Now, with that being said, the reason why Mena and Spice have an issue is because when Spice was in the hospital last year, it was a life or death situation. Thankfully, she survived. Savari was very worried about Spice. And he had told Mena, he don't know what he would do if anything ever happened to Spice. Now, mind you, Safaree is Jamaican. He might see Spice as a legend. Okay? You know, he may really idolize Spice. Erica Mena felt some type of way because she was in the hospital. You know, I guess she had complications. I don't know if it was a pregnancy complication, but I do remember her being in the hospital, and Safaree did not care. And so, you know, they was going back and forth, and Spice brought up her child, okay, because Spice was like, you're not the only person that's gotten divorced and been left with 2 children. She's been doing that for, 14 years. And Erica Mena, who has an older son, a lot of people don't know that she has an older son. She says she's been doing it for 16 years, okay? She just doesn't have children by Safaree. She has a child by another individual before she blew up, okay, on reality TV. Spice said, well, your oldest child don't really like you. And, you know, Erica Mena went off, okay? Called her a blue monkey, said that she should have died, flipped the table, went full, you know, cocaine bear on Spice. Now, in my opinion, they both was wrong. I don't think Spice should have brought up Erica Mena's child. I think Spice was waiting to say that to Erica Mena. If you watch the clips that are all over social media, to me, she didn't really mess with Erica like that. I think that Safaree went and told Spice certain things about Erica Mena. And I do feel like Erica Mena has a colorist characteristic about her. That could be another reason why Spice don't really like her. I do feel like Erica Mena could possibly be a colorist. But like I said before, I don't feel like it was right for Spice to bring up her children saying, oh, her child doesn't like her, because you don't really know that for a fact. Okay, that's just what people say in the street. And then also Spice, no shade to you, but your children don't be around you like that. You in the US and your children in Jamaica. Okay, I'm sure you have enough money to fully bring them over here with you full time. But while you prance around town on Love and Hip Hop and shake a poom poom and, you know, throw it back on stage, your kids is in Jamaica. Okay, so I don't really understand how you can talk about Erica Mena's kids, but yet your children are not even with you in the U.S. Okay, and you're a known artist in Jamaica. You're well established. So I don't feel like you have any room to talk, in my opinion. But I do feel like Erica Mena is a colorist or racist, and I do feel like a lot of Black women don't really mess with Erica Mena because of that. I don't think this is her first time calling a Black woman a monkey. And I feel like a lot of Spanish women, especially in the industry, they get shocked when Black men treat them how they think Black men treat Black women. See, Safaree's treating Erica Mena like she's like in the gutter. Okay, Safaree is treating Erica Mena how, you know, Erica Mena thinks Safaree should treat Spice. Okay, she's upset that her light skin is not getting her super far with these men, and they're kind of smashing and passing. Okay, even Safaree, I think that he really just wanted to hit Erica Mena, and then he used her for a storyline of Love and Hip Hop, and then he threw her to the side. Okay. That's what I think his plan was, to kind of use her to, you know, build up his storyline on Love and Hip Hop, because he couldn't use nobody else. Nobody was really interested in Safaree other than Erica Mena. Okay. Almost had a shot with Juju, but I think that Juju was too much of a woman for him. And then another thing I have to say is people are calling out Erica Mena. Why don't y'all call out Cardi B? Cardi B kind of does the same thing. Cardi B be calling Black women roaches, wishing death on her fans, telling people to kill themselves. I never hear the outrage y'all have for, you know, Erica Mena for Cardi B. Why is that? They both Latina. Cardi B and Erica Mena in the same boat. Okay? You know, just because Cardi B's hair is a little bit thicker than Erica Mena, she gets a pass? I don't think so. They need to be treated equally, in my opinion. Now, moving on to SZA and Justin As we know, he was in the Snooze music video, and allegedly he's on the remix that will be coming out later on this year, which actually makes no sense. You know, they should have just put the Snooze remix out now instead of announcing it that it's coming out later this year with the deluxe. You know, that was kind of stupid, but SZA's team ain't that bright. Okay, that's why it took her 6 years to put out an album. I was calling her Cardi B Jr. Now, with that being said, I do feel like the music video was a little bit awkward between her and Justin Bieber. People were saying, oh, it was so romantic. There was so much chemistry. Not really. All he did was smoke a joint the whole time in the music video. Y'all just like the bare minimum because it reminds y'all of your relationship. All your man do is smoke joints and smash and hit it and quit it, and y'all just be so happy and giddy inside. I was like, this is not romantic at all. You know, the other two guys that were in the music video were a little bit more romantic in my opinion, but I understand that Justin is married to Haley, so maybe, you know, he didn't want to show too much affection. But in that case, I'm like, why even be in the music video? You know what Snooze is about being in love. So if you can't go all the way and get your acting skills on, because technically they would be acting, then you need to stay home with Haley, okay? And another thing is, I don't feel like he promoted the music video. People are saying, oh, he posted on his story. You're on a song with one of the hottest R&B girls out. SZA has not left the top 10 on the Payola Hot 100, and you telling me you just gonna post it on your story? But you posted Frank Ocean's flop performance at Coachella. Frank Ocean flopped at Coachella, and that's why his music ain't coming out. So with that being said, why did you post Frank Ocean but you can't post SZA? And so, you know, there's a lot of speculation that, you know, Haley is the reason why he's not really posting SZA like that. And I kind of believe it, in my opinion. I kind of believe Haley has something to do with it. Now, people are saying, well, Haley posted it on her story or posted it somewhere or left a comment. But I'm like, of course she's going to do that because she don't want the fans to think that she's jealous. But I feel like there's something to it because I just feel like it wasn't what it was supposed to be. Like, I feel like he should have made a whole post on Instagram. He should have promoted the song better. If you're going to be on the remix, you should at least promote the song better. I feel like he should have posted a picture of him and SZA behind the scenes like SZA did with him. I just thought it was kind of corny that he really didn't post SZA, but you post Frank Ocean. I mean, you and Frank Ocean don't got no music together. I understand that you're a fan, but you must be a fan of SZA if you're going to be on her Snooze remix. So I do feel like Haley was in his ear, in my opinion. I'm sorry, because that was just weird. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next podcast episode, and have a great day.